Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be discussing linking and tracking emails in Business Contact Manager. Um, a lot of you had reached out to me through my videos, and by the way, thank you so much for watching my videos. The massive amounts of emails and phone calls and responses just shows that people really care about these kind of videos. So thank you again. Um, in this video I'm going to be discussing how to link and track emails in Business Contact Manager. I'm going to go on right now and fire up my Business Contact Manager. Um, I'm using the Outlook 2013 BCM flavor, and I created a brand new database here. You'll notice that it looks similarly like yours. 2013 and 2010 are not that different from each other. Um, 2007, however, is a lot of differences. But I'm going to work on my build, and I'm going to show you guys something. Um, More or less how to track and create email histories. So, say you're installing Business Contact Manager, right? And you're new to BCM, and you just recently decided, hey, you know what? Let me create all my contacts or import my contacts from my address book into Business Contact Manager. And you might wonder to yourself, well, how do I do that? Well, very easy. In the File, Business Contact Manager, we have the import option, and we have the import Outlook contacts option. And then we can just select, okay, which pool of contacts do we want to import from which email address. You'll see here I have two email addresses set up, so I can either import from email address number one or from email address number two. But in this event, I'm not going to do any of this. I'm just going to go on and create a brand new person. So say I'm going to go to business contacts and I'm going to create a brand new business contact. I'm going to call this business contact John Smith, and I'm going to say John Smith is a technician working in Microsoft. And I'm also going to give him an email address that I know exists, that I've communicated with him at, and I'm going to say it's memberservices@live.com. And I'm going to save and close this. Now, when I open up John Smith and I go to his history, and there's a little history button on top, I don't see all the emails that me and him had shared before. In other words, we don't necessarily have any history built yet, even though I know I have hundreds of emails between me and John Smith. So in this case, I actually have two emails with member services at live.com, and I want to get them in here. Now I know that in the future, when he emails me, it'll automatically sync and track it. But what I don't know how to do is how do I get all the previous historical data into his record? So let's figure out how to do that. So that's very easy. Remember that the link between an email and a historical entry is always the email address. Suppose John Smith had two email addresses, right? And he emailed me from two email addresses instead of memberservices@live.com. I wouldn't be able to track these kind of things. Why wouldn't I be able to track it? Because I only have one email in there. Now I can always put email one, email two, but out of the box, you have to do one thing in order to connect everything together, and I'm going to show you that right now. So I have John Smith as a contact or a lead or an account, doesn't matter. And the email address matches the same email that me and him have been communicating for quite some time. So I need that stuff in his history tab. So what do? Well, you're going to click on File on the top left, and we're going to click on Business Contact Manager, and we're going to click on Manage Linking and Tracking. You see here, link and track email messages. Well, we're going to click on Manage Linking and Tracking. Right now, we'll be managing linking. And you see John Smith is already selected. And I basically have the ability now to search where are the emails that John Smith and I have had in the past and link it right back to John Smith history items. So I'm going to click on folders and I'm going to say, all right, I know I communicated with him on my Outlook email, and the emails that we went back and forth on are in my inbox and in my sent items. Now all I have to do is click on the search and link button on the bottom, and you'll see a window pop up asking me, well, how far back do you want to go? Do you want to ignore certain messages past a certain time period? I'm going to say show me all time messages, and I'm just going to click on start. Now what just happened is the particular software, this particular function that it's doing right now, well, it says it's unable to track. Hold on, let me undo sent items because I just did this before the video. Let me see if it did it anyway. 1 second. Oh, you gotta love those little those little glitches. Oh no, actually it did it. There you go. So, excuse me. The manage and link section scouted through my email and found an email that I received from John Smith. Now, it's not really John Smith. It's an email that I received from member services at live.com. And you see here right now, here is the email that I received. And what happened is that this email was actually tracked backwards um, and linked automatically to this record because the same email that sent me this email actually is the email of this particular person, John Smith. So what am I showing you? I'm showing you that you can have hundreds of contacts. You can import all your contacts from Outlook. You can create new ones. As you're taking leads and you're building your business and you're trying different techniques to build a system that can help you work more efficiently. Um, you'll find that at the very beginning, you might find yourself confused without any history items. And the majority of our history is all through email because before we even had BCM, what did we have? We had Outlook. And what did we do? We continuously contacted and spoke with people through Outlook. And we would like to have all those emails in the person's history so we could just click on history and see everything without even searching. So how do we do that? Well, we clicked on the little file tab on the top left. We clicked on the Business Contact Manager options, which is always the last option. We clicked on Manage Linking and Tracking. And then all we did is basically either check the person. They all come check out of the box, by the way, but you can click on Select All, Clear All, select only certain people. And you go to folders. You select which folders do you want to search and link the existing email messages. As a matter of fact, it even tells you right here, click search and link to search for and link existing email messages by using addresses and folders you have specified. So you select a folder. It's as easy as selecting a folder, and I can select as many folders as I want, and just click on the search and link button. And I can select, you see how it's scouting all my emails, it's going through everything. For some odd reason, it's not able to link my sent mail because I was playing with this a little bit earlier. But that's okay. When I restart Outlook, it'll work fine. And that's really what I wanted to show you guys, that when you have all your contacts in here, getting your emails back into your contacts, because we know in the future you could just easily track an email. As a matter of fact, when I receive an email, I could just open it up. And here, let me go back to the email that was already tracked. And we have a whole section up here for Business Contact Manager. We can create a record out of an email immediately. And also we can automatically link and track it or just link it specifically to a record. So say John Smith talked to me about a product. I could just link this email to that product's history if I have that product existing in my BCM system. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you how to link and track emails and how to use this feature properly. Because a lot of people always install it, and tons of messages that I get is, hey, I can't see any of my old emails attached to my clients' histories. Why? Why don't I see any emails? Well, that's because you're supposed to run through this step. And sorry to say, Microsoft didn't make this step automatic, although they should have. It would have been very nice for it to automatically do it. But yeah, so that's pretty much in a nutshell how we bring all the old material right back into BCM and link it properly via the email. Remember, email is very important that you remember email is a distinguishing key between linking an email message to a person who has that email in that email field. And that's it. So that's what I wanted to show you guys with this video. And I hope you enjoyed. Again, thank you very much for watching. Bye.